Hi everyone and welcome to Miga's Creations. If you're new here, my name is Janet and I love all things crafting, collecting and curating. So if you're into that type of stuff, definitely check out my channel, give it a subscribe, like this video and definitely comment on some things that you may like to see in the future. I have two playlists on my channel that are junk journals. One is a New York City travel journal and another is an Italy travel journal. However, I thought it'd be fun to show you all where I started, which is with this travel journal here for a trip I did to Europe in 2019. It's been quite some time since I've looked in it, so I'm excited to share it all with you, but also just to relive the memories, which is the primary reason I junk journal. The cover is made to look like a suitcase with a variety of different stamps, stickers, like little travel ephemera I collected for all the different places that I went. So you'll see things for Mykonos, you'll see things for Madrid, Athens, just to name a few. So to open this up, it just goes like this. And I'm just going to quickly stand to make sure I'm in frame and you can all see. Beautiful. Okay, I'm so excited. So this is the title page, which says Miga's Euro trip, the 24th of June to the 7th of August 2019. And wow, starting off with an absolute bang. This collage is beautiful and it's got a variety of different elements and I'm just, wow. I don't remember it whatsoever, but I'm so in awe that I did this. Okay, so title page, Miga's Euro trip, really simple with, of course, the dates. Then we flip it over. We have page number 1, which looks to be our travel day from Australia to Doha to, where did we go to first? I think we started off in Paris. Yes, that is correct. So this trip was a family trip with my parents and my uncle, auntie, and my cousins. So all up, there were 8 of us. And I've just used a bunch of different travel ephemera from the Qatar airport. I've got a napkin, I've got the cutlery, the stirrer, and I've just hidden that under there and kept it in place with a paper clip. Okay, beautiful. Relatively simple, but still effective. We then flip over to our first day in Paris. So what do we have going on here? We stayed at the Citadines, which it says welcome home. And this opens up with a bunch of our tickets. And I'm surprised how well these have stood the test of time. It's been, oh my gosh, I think it's been it's been about 5 years, yeah. And then we've got some ripped pieces from the hop on hop off bus that I, to be honest, absolutely loved. And these little pieces here that I've coffee dyed are just from a scrapbooking line. I believe I got it from a place called Typo in Australia, and it's just a really cool stationery shop that I cut these out. So Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, Arch de Triomphe with some accompanying stickers and of course a Polaroid. Oh, okay. What's going on here? We've got some more tickets. So here are our tickets to the Eiffel Tower to go to the top. We have a Starbucks like coffee holder, and this is so beautiful. I can just envision it right now as I'm looking at it. So my mother and I went to Indiana Cafe and we sat out and had this beautiful breakfast overlooking the streets and just immersing ourselves and being able to people watch. So that is definitely a warm memory there, with some bus tickets also stored away in there. I see that I used a lot more like both collected ephemera and like purchased ephemera, which is a little bit different to how I work now. There's definitely similarities, of course. Speaking of the big bus tour and the Indiana Cafe, this is the sugar, the sugar packets that I kept, and I've just popped in some, what are these, matchsticks? I think those matchsticks might have actually come from this matchbook here that I've opened up. I think that's right. And then we've got the big bus map in full swing, shows you some other things. And then from my hotel, oh, there's all a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, this is just itinerary, all hidden away in this pocket. Oh, so our hotel was near a cemetery, like right outside, and my mum and I also went to that cemetery. It looks to be called Tomb de Dalida, I believe. Yes, that looks about right. And my mum and I spent some time in the cemetery, which was really fun to kind of see. Fun might not be the right word. It was an interesting experience to see the way that Parisians mourn, and just tombs and cemeteries are something that I have a lot of interest in. I did my thesis on the tombs in archaic and classical Athens. So yes, we did that. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so now we're heading to Madrid, and we've got one of these beautiful postcards that have the fabric skirts, and I seem to have turned it into a pocket. And this just shows you again our tickets, some itinerary, and the hotel that we stayed at. Oh, actually, I think we stayed in an Airbnb in Madrid. Okay, Spain. We've got this huge fold out, which I think is so beautiful. I hope it's in the screen nicely. It's such a beautiful illustration. It's called Market Cafe Madrid, and it's textured, it's vintage looking, it's aged, and I've just put that there with a map and the title page, Spain. We have a napkin. What else is in here? Oh, I bought some rainbow socks. Kept the tag for that, and I think that's all. Oh no. Oh, this is where I bought it from. So Ali Hop, which it's slowly, very slowly. Well, that one's definitely faded. And then we went to this beautiful, oh, it might be, oh no, that was the name of the guy that served us, Jose Carlos, at some, what's it called? Like at a cafe / bar. It might have been this one actually. And it was so much fun. Like the people were lovely. We would play games, we would talk. Oh, it's a different lifestyle over there. I miss it. So this needs to go flat. And then we turn over. We have a beautiful map of Madrid. We stayed very, very close to the center. And then just some other, these, oh, this is another, I think, sugar packet. I could be wrong though, but yes, this is the only collected piece of ephemera on this page. And then we flip it over, and now we're heading to Rome. Again, the tickets for my mum, myself, and my dad are tucked in there, as well as our itinerary and where we stayed. Oh, yes. Okay, Rome. My first time in Rome. I am technically a classical archaeologist, so being able to see in person the things that I had studied for so long was just awe-inspiring and breathtaking. I remember seeing the Colosseum, which is what this is from, for the first time, and not to be dramatic, but I did definitely cry. It was just, like I said, to see it in person is just another thing than viewing it in a book. These 3 forks I kept because my parents and I sat on the steps and had fresh watermelon whilst looking at the Colosseum and just marveling at it. Oh, I love this. This was another day that I will never forget. It was seeing Pompeii for the first time, and that is actually one of the things that really like confirmed that I wanted to be an archaeologist, or that I wanted to study ancient history at the very least, because Pompeii is just, oh, I don't even know where to begin with Pompeii. So we did a huge bus tour, Pompeii to Naples, and that was with my father and my cousin and her partner. So we've got another big bus tour map. After leaving this trip, I became the biggest big bus supporter. I just felt like they were such a effective way to see the city, and kind of being able to jump on and off as you please was nice. So we've got some tickets here, all stuffed in this bag that I got from the Colosseum when I bought a few things, and it's a photo of the Pantheon, which I think is quite nice. speaking of Pompeii, I jumped ahead a little bit, but this is Pompeii. This is a bookmark that I got from I believe I got this from my high school teacher that taught me ancient history. And it is a bookmark, but I just felt like it was such a beautiful accompaniment, especially because I should have brought it out. But I have, from Pompeii, I bought this on a little like magnet dish for like the fridge, but I keep it on my bookshelf, of course. And let me just quickly fix that, sorry. And it reminds me of Sappho, so I loved it. And this is just a leaf that I didn't even know that I brought home with me. This is where this was the bag that my magnet came in from Pompeii. Now we're heading to Greece. So this is the motherland to me and my sisters. Oh, this page is not binded in. We can fix that later. Yes, so Greece is the motherland. Well, actually, it's where my father's family are from. And this is en route there. We have our ticket stubs there. And one thing I think I do more in my current spreads is actually make them interactive. A little bit more interactive than I have here, at least. So we're heading to Greece, guys, and this is Athens. So I've got this ancient Greek coin that I've stuck down, which was from a museum in Australia, but I thought it was a lovely inclusion. We've got a stamp here. We've got some more stamps here. This is from a brochure of Athens, like it was the map of Athens. We went to this place for lunch after climbing the Pantheon. The Acropolis, yes. And this is where we stayed. Some really fun flocked red. I really like this page. And then we flip next and we have Athens in green. So we use the map. This is all from the map. So this piece here, this Athens guide, as well as this. This was the front page. I remember it very clearly. And we've got some more receipts and big bus tickets that go in there. And then some more tickets. This is a glue mark, so I've just slid in happy because you're in Athens. How can you not be happy? Oh, I loved this one too. I love that each page has its very own distinct color. So of course this is orange. And we've got this from a museum brochure. Athens here, some tickets. This is us going to the Athenian Museum. I forgot what it's called. National Archaeological Museum. Does that sound right? I don't know if that sounds right to me. Regardless. Oh, it is. The tickets are right there. And we went to this Frankie farm to table Italian bistro bar, which was lovely. Santorini. Oh my God. Santorini is where I fell in love with Look Mothers. I never used to like them, but we went to this amazing cafe, which I hope I have the name of. And this is just a bag with some luggage tags. Where did we go? Oh, so we stayed at the Astia Theatre in Santorini. We've got a map. I like to situate you where in the world we are. Oh, I remember the pool. This brings back such lovely memories. Oh, this is a pocket. I remember. So this is the business card, and that just sits in the vanity kit pocket. It's actually a belly band. Wow. Okay. Very nice. Santorini, another part of the map where we went to watch the sunset, the famous sunset at Oya, which, listen, it's absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Akrotiri stamp because Thera, Akrotiri, amazing. It's all coming back to me. Some more stickers. Then we head to Mykonos. Mykonos, where to begin with Mykonos, right? We caught the ferry. The water there is truly unmatched. It looks like a movie, like it's edited, but it's just the way that it is. And then we've got Mykonos. So we stayed at Maki's Palace, it felt like a palace because it was just so scenic and beautiful and the people were so lovely. So I've just got some glitter letters there spelling out Mykonos. This is from a bag of the windmills and some, what is this? This is a coaster. Oh, I thought it might be a pocket. It might be. It is a pocket. And then I just tucked a receipt behind there. Oh, guys, I'm so happy. This just really fills me with such joy. So in Mykonos, I got a beautiful Medusa. Oh, it's this huge wall piece and it's lovely. Oh, it's got this thing here. Tells you who Medusa is. So I thought it'd be fun to include that. I also got a taxi. All of this stuff's in my room. The taxi's on my bookshelf. Flip that over. Oh, partying in Mykonos. So we went to Cavo and we also went to Tropicana, of course. Can't go to Mykonos without hitting up Tropicana. But this is truly just showing you how much of a junk journal spread this is. This piece of like what appears to be ribbon is actually from a blind set that my parents, like, that was just old and being thrown. And I was like, that is a perfect strip that I can use, and I can remember not only Mykonos, but also home. So I thought that was a fun addition. I don't know if anything else comes out on here. No, it's all glued down. And these are some drink tokens that we had at Tropicana. Just some really beautiful memories rolled into a journal spread, which is always my intention. We flip over and we go to Lesvos. So Lesvos is where my family are actually from. So that's why I have such an affliction with Sappho. And I've just, oh, these are little pegs in green holding our plane tickets. I try to be as creative as I can with plane tickets. I don't know what that is. Plane tickets, because they're in every junk journal I create for a travel journal, and it's fun to see how I can include them in new ways. So we've put them on that and transfer. So Lesvos is where this is some of my favorite spreads. So if you've stuck around this long, first of all, thank you. I would love to hear what your favorite pages are. So definitely include that in the comments below. But I'm about to show you some of my favorite spreads from this trip. So this is the landscape of Athens. I don't think I can open it. I can't. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just have to snip it. Yeah. I don't think that's the worst idea I've had. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. This is a bit of a... Imagine if this is anticlimactic for you guys. You're like, this spread's not that good. But it's a reveal. Very RuPaul's Drag Race. Anyway, so this is the landscape of Lesvos, and you open it if you can. And it looks like this. So we stayed at the Clara Hotel, which is near the village that my family are from. And we have Lesvos. I really hope you can see it all. So this is from the castle. You open that. You open this. Life on the beach is better. We have a full-blown map tucked away in there. And if I wanted to journal, there's some space there. This Aphrodite Taverna was absolutely beautiful. And it just closes back up like that. And then, oh, okay. All right. Hold your horses. This is it. This is one of the best spreads I think I've done. Look at that. Petra. So that's the town near the village. We have this Marina grill house, like cleaning wipe. And my parents love sardines. So I had this piece of like wood chipboard, and it just sits snug in this little pocket. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, it's not. I'll fix that up in a bit. Yes, so I just feel like this captures Lesvos so beautifully in terms of like the feeling and the essence. It's very warm. It's about food. It's about family. We went to a church. It's just like I was feeling, as this dictionary piece says, really grateful to be able to experience this and to be able to experience with my family. And this background paper here, which is just a plain piece from a notebook, was actually from the house that my grandmother was like that bought and lived there. So that's really special, like having meaning imbued in the page. So then we flip it over, and then we have Plumari. So at Plumari is the world of ouzo, and it is one of the famous ouzo factories or ouzo production companies of the world. So to have that be on my island feels really special, and I absolutely adore this page. It opens up and it looks like this. So we've got the different type of like ouzo bottles throughout history. And then my mum bought these really beautiful like glass houses, and we've got more houses to kind of depict that. Greek traditional houses is what they're called, sorry. And we got the collector's edition, and I just think it's beautiful. So we went through the whole process of ouzo making. We got all dressed in like the garb of like hair nets and lab coats, so we didn't laminate anything. I just really love this page. I think it's so fun and beautiful. Lesvos again. It's really just about the feeling that this place gave me. We've got the houses. We've got these really like, this is from a restaurant in Sydney that I collected. They're their business cards. I think it's called Meet the Greek. And like how fun, like you drown in a teaspoon of water, tea from the mountains. It just like really makes me feel excited and just happy. So this, I turned the castle into a fun pocket where it sticks my tickets with my parents. In there, we went to a Molivos, we went to beaches. We stayed 3 weeks in Lesvos on the island, just relaxing. And then of course, after every amazing holiday, we have to come home. I do get homesick about week 4 or 5 of a big trip away. So home is home, be it ever so humble. So coming back to my family, my sisters, was such a sigh of relief. And again, in there, we just have some tickets. And guys, that is the travel junk journal. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, thank you if you made it this far for staying around. I would love to know what your favorite spread from this journal is, and if you took away any inspiration. I would have to say that the Lesvos section is my favorite. I feel like that's when I really got into my groove, and my favorites would be the Plumari, like this one and this one. Probably this one if I really had to just pick one. But yes, thank you all so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Give this video a like, a comment, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.